What's up, guys? I'm making a video on how to spray paint your dirt bike wheels if you wanted to paint them black or whatever color. Now here's the tutorial on how to do that. First, what I did was I grabbed some cleaner, any cleaner in a spray bottle, and I sprayed the whole wheel. I'm only going to show part of it. I sprayed the wheel, I grabbed a towel, and then I just washed everywhere that I want to paint with the towel. I just nice and easily washed it all off. Then I got a brightening pad or some sort of pad that roughens stuff, and then I did the whole wheel. Then I got some acetone or fingernail polish remover, if that's what you know it as, and then I did that to it. I just put some on part of the hand, and then I did the whole wheel. Then after that, I cut a straw in half, and then I cut the straw right down the middle. I'll show you guys with this how I did it. I grabbed the straw with a pair of scissors, I put it right through here, and I cut it right down the middle until it made a nice slit like this, so I can put these around the spokes. I put them around the spokes. You don't have to do this, it's just because this is how I chose to do it. I didn't want to paint the spokes. So when I cleaned it, I cleaned both sides. I had already done that, so I just wanted to show. But I removed my brake. All it is a bolt, a nut, a bolt, a nut, a bolt, a nut, a bolt, a nut, all around. And that worked for it. That's pretty much all I did. So then when you're done with that, go for broke and paint it. So the kind of paint that I'm going to be using in this video is Rust-Oleum primer. I chose this one just because it's not fully black, it's gray, but this is the primer. Then once I use the primer, I go to flat black Rust-Oleum protective enamel, or whatever it is, however you say it. It's not fast dry because it'll keep. I'm choosing to not use fast dry because if it's fast dry, it tends to chip more because it's not oil based. So that's why I chose this. I chose this one, flat black. I didn't want to go with gloss black because it'll show everything, every little marking ding and stuff, and I don't want that. So next step is to paint it. So I hung some string from a rack that we have outside our place. I have all the spokes. Make sure that all your straws are hooked up where they are supposed to before you. If you want to paint the stems, you don't have to I got these straws from McDonald's just because it was cheap, or actually it was $0. Don't tell anyone. But yeah. Then I did this. I'm going to acetone the thing one more time because it looks like I got some paint on it. I don't know what the heck. But I'm going to acetone the thing one more time and then start painting. So what you're going to want to do is start with the small amount of primer. so it doesn't run in any sort of way. You don't want it running, otherwise it's not going to be it won't be like I kind of made it run a little bit. If it's just a small amount, it's fine. You don't want it to run too much. This is just a coat of primer that I'm doing. I'll get back to you when I start the real paint. I did my first coat of primer. Now to let it sit for a little bit, then on to the second coat. So YouTube, it's the next day. I actually put my GoPro on, so it'd be easier. I made it, so I made it. This is just the primer layer. As you see, it's kind of a little messed up down here. I'll fix that before I start everything else, but this is what it looks like the next day after it dried. Alright, I waited, I spray painted part of this with regular flat black paint to see if it would stick, and it sticks. As you see, I'm not rubbing it off like over here. It's rubbing off very easily, so I'm happy it worked. So that's how you do it. Just always put regular paint over it and it works. I painted it flat black and then decided to paint it satin black. So I already had some of this stuff here, so I just painted it with that color, and now it shines like I wanted it to. And there's the final project. I put it all together and back on the bike. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Bye, YouTube.